Hey y'all, did you miss me? It's Wednesday night. It's What the Show. We are talking movie news tonight. Oscar nominees come out next week on February 8th. Did your favorite performances get snubbed? We also have some other topics to talk about. Canadian release of Moonfall was removed from the slate. Is this a sign of what's to come? Are we seeing 2020 all over again? And once more, people are bitching about Star Wars on the internet. Are we going to talk about it? So we're going to run this through real quick. We have, yes, your favorite performances are getting snubbed. No, we're not doing 2020 again. And no, we're not talking Star Wars tonight. It's What the Show. What do you expect? Yeah, a lot of Ahsoka. Yeah. Go soak your head. We're talking potatoes. It's potatoes, guys. It's the title of the video that you just clicked on. That's what's going on. I'm not doing this alone, by the way. We have some of my favorite people. We usually call ourselves hosts of the show, but we're not hosts tonight. We are just your commentators. Okay, let's bring on Justin the Juice. Potato juice.
In the words of Potato Parker, potato time. Cheers.
All right, you ready to get down some bracketology?
Ready. I'm going in blind. I did not do a scouting report. I didn't do all that stuff. I just did a quick little scan and said, you know what? I don't want to know. I just want to go into this with all the enjoyment that comes from a food bracket. What could go wrong from doing a food-related bracket?
Oh, well, you and I, we usually have a pretty good rapport, but we are bringing in some people that, I'm not going to say that the Deacons are going to bring conflict into this, but, we know them, we love them. It's Mike and Bethany Deacon. We are talking a food bracket tonight. How do you guys doing?
Potatoes! Well, AJ, I thought you said we could talk about Ahsoka tonight. No, oh damn.
Whatever you want to do, but I did promise all these people.
I guess I have a lot of very strong feelings about potatoes, so I'm actually very excited to break this down.
In the words of Jake Iacovetta, you got it, dude.
Oh.
And this is a very inside baseball joke that really only Mike gets. So welcome everyone.
I don't know what it is. So what's a bracketology show? You might be asking yourselves. We are doing it might be a series. Who knows? This is the first one we're doing. Screw it. But we have we're gonna start doing shows every once in a while as a little treat, where we have a bracket of 16 things in one category, and we have one winner when it ends. This stream might go for 45 minutes, might go for 5 hours. We don't know until we reach a winner, and we will argue through every single bracket until we get there. Yes, we all work in the morning. Yes, this is painful.
But this is an important. This is we're in February. We are this close to March Madness season, and what do we love the most about March? Mother effing brackets. This is important work we're doing tonight.
Yes, indeed. So we are starting with the most innocuous thing that people are passionate about. It's shallow, it's pedantic. We're talking potatoes.
Potatoes. We really have to be less controversial than the infamous fast food bracket. So everyone, I don't know. We'll see. Let us know if we're wrong in the comments.
Potato.
I love potatoes. I'm excited. I missed a big opportunity when I was at the liquor store to pick up some Chopin potato vodka, although I did watch a video the other night about how to distill your own potato vodka at home, which
and you didn't have the time for that tonight, Juice.
So so instead I'm working on tasting the different notes in 3 different flavors of gin. So
ew,
with a chaser. So
you're a braver man than I.
We'll see how I'm ready for the night.
Sounds delightful. So we should pull up our potato bracket. Now, for our first bracket, we're just kind of figuring this out. But for our first one, we are running through challenge. And this
Shall
site,
I pimp the charity while we're pulling up the bracket, AJ?
Yeah. So this site, they do have it available that we can share brackets and that you guys can fight with us on what should be the winners. So I'm going to quick read off the entries and the seeds, and then if you want to do the charity for the night, for the month, right after, we're good to go there. So in the first seed, we have through the first round, we have French fries versus chips, or for our British friends, crisps. We have tots versus vodka. We have Boil'em versus Poutine. We have waffle fries versus put them in a stew. Hash browns / latkes versus baked potatoes. Au gratin / scallop versus twisted taters. That's an HHN favorite. Mash 'em. So we have boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. All covered.
Versus David Hasselhoff potatoes? What does that say?
Hasselbeck potatoes.
I had to Google what it was myself. I now know, though, and am intrigued. Almost like a cousin to the twisted tater. It's like if the twisted tater and a baked potato had a baby. That is what
and with a little slice of au gratin in there. And then potato salad versus wedges. So we're going to be progressing through this bracket until there is one winner. One winner tonight.
I can pull up some photos. If there's anything anyone wants a photo of, I can pull up some photos. I'm going to need some myself.
Yeah, throughout the evening, we'll definitely be referring to some photos, I think.
Definitely.
So those are up there and ready to go.
It's going to be a juicy bracket, I think, y'all. I'm excited.
But for anybody new to What the Show, first of all, like that button, smush that beautiful subscribe button with your nose. Just give it a little
potato.
Yep. But we do forward all of our Streamlabs donations to a cause of the month. Bethany, you found a cause for us that's close to home.
Yeah, it is very close to home, actually. We sometimes that happens. Sometimes we find a charity that's close to home because of the community that we are in. We found a charity once that originated in Omaha, which is AJ's hometown. And since we were starting this month off talking potatoes, I thought, what better way? And it's the month of love, and we all love potatoes here on this show. So what better way than to honor our potato month than by donating to a foundation called the Big Potato Foundation? When you're going to Disney World, because you've all been there, you've been on a family vacation, and there's like a bunch of towns near Disney World that you can't pronounce. You're like, oh, it's all Orlando, but then you got your Kissimmees and your Apopkas. Well, fun fact, Apopka is often referred to as the big potato, because of basically that's what it means, like potato. The lovely Native American tribe that, actually it was their land. That's what they named it. And then we continued calling it that, even though we stole it from them. Anyways, that's a rant for another night. So essentially, this is a really cool foundation, potato themed. But essentially, the mission of the Big Potato Foundation is to cultivate healthy Central Florida communities through charitable, creative, and cultural programs. These programs will strive to inspire the members of our community and engage those around us with a sense of gratitude and a heart of service. So essentially, the charitable aspect helps out with those who are homeless and other lost. And essentially, the creative is all about helping educate children through puppet shows and other fun things. And then the cultural is to help maintain Florida agriculture. If you like oranges, you're welcome. That's all on us. Also, if you like Gatorade, you're welcome. Not technically agriculture, but it is something we produce.
Can't find it right now.
Very hard to find in stores right now. And it's to help preserve, natural Florida. Because again, while we love the Disney worlds of the world, it is important to remember that Florida is more than that. And so, yeah, that's the Big Potato. If you love potatoes, if you would like to donate and help out a local Central Florida foundation, that would be sweet.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato. Oh, there you go.
Brown sugar. I had it the other night. It was really good.
Yeah, I've got some qualms with this. There's some big ones that are definitely left out.
Yeah, like sweet potatoes, for instance. But Now, when we'll get into the semantics of it, I guess, as we go through our matches. Because French fries, to me, I'm like, that could be so many different. There's so many different types of French fries, and do sweet potato fries fall under that? Do they not? I don't know. We'll have to discuss the semantics of it.
It'll be a debate.
I think it's time that we dive into that debate.
Yeah, let's do it.
For the first category, we have all of French fries versus chips or crisps.
Hands down, this has to go to French fries.
I think it does because, I love the crunch of good chip.
Yeah.
But, like, French fries, you get the crunch, plus you get the pillowy goodness in the inside.
Yeah, you get...
And nobody meme out what I just did with my hands.
Mm-hmm. Crispy outside, but a good smushy inside still. And we love that.
Yeah.
It goes great with a milkshake, with a burger, with a sandwich. French fries go great with everything.
It goes well with a sandwich too if you're playing golf.
True. And again, if we want to get into the semantics of this, which maybe in a later round we will, there are so many different versions of French fries. And while I also know there are many versions of chips / crisps, the many variations of French fries I think I prefer to chips crisps.
Well, and keep in mind, we do have wedges and we do have tater tots in this bracket as well. So there's different styles of fried potatoes that are here.
Right.
But also chips are fried potatoes as well.
True.
Yeah.
Much thinner.
I'm not a big fan of potato chips. My favorite chips, like Doritos and stuff, I do not believe have much, if any, potato in them.
Fair point. Most of the world's best chips aren't even really potato.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Lay's.
On that.
You guys ever had like plantain chips?
Yeah, that's quality.
But Lay's doesn't put anything in the bag.
It's mostly air.
That's true.
Yeah. So based on the best chips not being potato chips, I think we have to advance French fries. All right.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So we're putting
Matt and Dylan.
Nat and Dylan would have put chips. No, they would have put crisps.
Yeah, they were like.
I don't know how challenge works, so I think we might have to do mental note on this.
Oh, man. Now you have to take notes.
There's gotta be a way.
There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to pick a winner.
Do you click on the?
My first time, guys. We're learning here.
Do you click on the box with the number?
Oh, maybe.
Let's try the number.
What about for on the next
bracket? Yeah. Okay. You know what?
What is this site? Let me.
She's just gonna. I'm going to write down French fries. We're gonna work on the glitch behind the scenes.
I'll work on it while you guys debate the.
What is our next topic, or what is our next fight?
It is tater tots versus vodka.
This one's easy for me, and I'm going to tell you why. One of these things has been present in the conception of a lot of children's lives, and one of them probably has it. Maybe it has. I don't know. So for that alone, the amount of children that one of them has probably brought into the world, little bundles of joy, I'm going vodka.
But children also enjoy tater tots.
They do.
They enjoy tater tots. So
but thanks to the vodka, they were brought in to the world.
What is tater tot?
How do you spell the website?
You want to know why
it's a challenge, but with the first E is an O.
Would you like to know why else I would like tater tot to not move on? Tater tots have been my own personal hell for the last 5 years. And here's why. No one except Americans knows what they are. And so everyone else is like, what is it? And you have to explain it. And there are different variations. It's a potato gem. It's a potato croquette. It's a little hash brown nugget. It's a this. It's the bane of my existence. I never want to have to explain what one is again. So, yeah.
Well, and that's I tried to argue for tots because they're very popular and people like them a lot. I'm not a tater tot person. Juice, are you a tater tot person?
I actually don't like tater tots. Yeah, or not that I don't like them, but I don't.
We're not tater tot podcast.
I don't care for them.
Heard it here first,
Get
y'all.
out of here.
So,
Scram
Things
tater
we
tots.
support, Jesse Swift. Things we do not support, Jacob Whitnaven and tater tot. Suck it.
Jacob Whitnaven is the tater tots of life.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in through 2 now. We have
So far,
vodka
French fries
versus
and vodka are
French fries
making
will
it
be in the
All
next
right.
round.
to
Vodka
the
versus French
Elite
fries.
Eight.
I gotta create a tournament. What am I tournament am I gonna create to figure this out?
So the next round is Boilem versus Poutine. So
Michelle Tanner hates poutine, right?
well, that's another thing. That's if we're talking
Michelle Tanner
Yek
hates poutine, I'm
Jacobetta,
voting
then
for it.
that's fine. But poutine also encompasses all loaded fries if you are from Canada. And my mom, her mom was from Canada, so it's close enough to count. So this is all loaded fries versus boiled potatoes. When was the last time you guys had a boiled potato? Just boiled.
Just a boiled potato? Wait.
Yeah.
With nothing, no flavor. Yeah, no, not a. I mean, I'm not really a big poutine fan, but I get that people do like poutine. I'm gonna say that over just a regular, boring boiled potato. Like, what is this? You know?
Cheese curd on.
I can't remember the last time I had a boiled potato, but I remember the last time I saw an actor.
I have a
who
picture
looked-
I have a picture of a poutine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, and you take that versus a picture of, say, somebody who looks like a boiled potato, which is Jared Leto in the House of Gucci, or somebody
We
who has
don't
the
support any
personality
of
of, well, somebody who has the personality of a boiled potato, which is Jared Leto when he's not acting. So I think that this becomes ipso facto Jared Leto versus Poutine, and for that I choose Poutine.
Jared Leto is the Jacob Whitney of tater tots.
I wouldn't do that to Jacob Whitnaven, but the man is a boiled potato.
Are we going poutine here? Is that final answer?
I think we're going Poutine.
Okay. I like that.
All in favor?
Sure.
All in favor. I mean,
Aye.
over boiled potato, yeah. You got to.
Okay, so next round is waffle fries versus put them in a stew.
Yeah, fuck that stew.
This is another easy one for me. I'm not a big stew fan. I live in a very hot climate, so it was very rare that we got stew. Only a couple weeks a year, the stew would come out.
Stew
Waffle
encompasses
fries, though,
all curries.
are the greatest version of a French fry. Come at me, bro. I know other people have thoughts and feelings on this, but I'm going to go ahead and lay this gauntlet down. Waffle fries are the best French fries, so obviously I got to go with my waffle fries on this one.
Stew encompasses all curry. So aloo shot, like Thai curry, like there's a lot there. So anything that has stewed potatoes where they absorb the juices and then the buttery, like natural fluffy potato goodness gets into the stew. This is are soft potatoes better than crunchy potatoes to me. For that, I have to say that, like, when you need comfort and you think of potatoes as a comfort food, I gotta go. You put them in a stew.
Ooh, it's the first time we have just agreed so far. Juice, you might be the tiebreaker on this one.
This actually is a pretty tough one because I do love waffle fries.
Yeah.
However, I feel like fries for me are very dependent on the sauce. I need some good sauce to go with it.
Okay.
Whereas a stew
Which includes curry.
I don't like curry, but I do like normal stew. So now when it comes to actual potato is just one of many parts of a good stew. And
but you get to put it in the stew. Like, okay, so say you're stewing beef, you have like a beef stew,
right.
and like you don't even like the taste of the beef. The flavor that gets into that, everything else gets absorbed into the potato, which is kind of like a blank canvas for everything that you're putting in there. The aromatics, the carrots, the meat itself. If you're doing a meat stew, if you're doing a curry, like this is potatoes as the medium for all slow cooked art?
I don't know.
In terms of waffle fries, I get what you're saying that stews are great, but in a stew, is it really the potatoes' time to shine? No, it gets overshadowed by the beef and the broth and
It doesn't
the
have to have beef.
It's not like it's not the potatoes' time to shine.
Bethany, have you ever had a loose shot?
In a waffle fry, it's shining.
Have you ever had a loose
love the
shot?
beef.
It's like potato and like chickpea curry. It's really, really good. I was a vegetarian for 2 years. I'm not like the best at being a vegetarian, but I know some good vegetarian stews that like get that richness in the broth. Just this is my I think we're at an impasse here that we're on a hill to die on.
Filibuster. So my thoughts for The Mandalorian, for Boba Fett, was for Boba Fett to come through, for the sequel trilogy to come through, start with Boba Fett's hand through the sand. That was my plan.
This is coming, sir. Patience.
For that.
Uh-huh.
I yield the rest of my time. Filibuster.
So Cordell Stewart played for the Steelers, and I don't like the Steelers. So, like, I'm pretty biased here because, like, Stu just reminds me of the Steelers. And they're a pretty horrible fan base.
Stu reminds
Just
you
absolutely god-awful fan
Well,
base.
the Yinzers do appreciate a hearty stew, but they also appreciate some crispy fries, which also waffle fries do have that surface area aspect to them. I'm willing to concede the brilliance of waffle fries and what they truly are. But it's one esoteric thing. When we have multiple fries, we have multiple fries to enjoy in the world. But we only have one thing that is the sole canvas for stewed flavors into a potato.
No, I'm still going waffle fry.
Is anybody okay? So we're gonna do a vote. We're gonna do a straw man vote right now. We have 2 and 2. All in favor of waffle fries, raise your hand. All in favor of stew, raise your hand.
You know what? There's a lot of fried stuff going on here. At least with the stew, you get some meat. I'm going with stew.
This doesn't really work, y'all, because we are
Listen.
Okay, so.
All right, whoever comments in the chat first, whoever's comment we see, that's who's winning. So vote right now.
Comment in the chat. I'm watching.
Or what if they have the Streamlab? That's how we raise money for the potatoes. The tiebreaker is Streamlabs.
Nah. Next comment wins.
That'd have been a great way.
Waiting for a comment. There are 9 people watching. Nobody's putting anything in the chat. No. Mike, you don't count. Mike, you don't count.
Buck, I've never loved you
Somebody
so
who's
much.
not watching live
on this show.
Okay, so Brandon Buckingham said waffle fries win.
Waffle fries win, bitches.
John Lestrina, if you're watching, I tried for you.
He tried for you, John Lestrina. That's what family does.
I came out to bat.
Yep.
So this show is already so off the rails.
I think that would be a good way, though, to make some money for the potatoes. Would be
yes.
Have a Streamlabs.
We are at number 5 of 8 for the first round. We have hash brown / latkes, which seems a little unfair, but it's going up against a heavy hitter with a baked potato. So this is another baked versus fried, kinda. But what are you guys' thoughts initially on hash browns and latkes versus baked potatoes?
Well,
you know, the Cleveland Browns uniforms kind of look like potatoes, and Baker plays for them, so it's like Baker potatoes, and I just don't support them either because Baker's like the Jeff Alterman of the Cleveland Browns. He's a jabroni.
Okay. We can go into the Cleveland Browns and like seriously, what are their trade options? You end up like Jimmy G.
I'd take him over Baker Mayfield
or
Jabroni
Tua
Mayfield.
or like
Altman.
Davis Mills.
Gonna be honest here. I don't have a lot of thoughts on the Cleveland Browns. What I do have a lot of thoughts on though is latkes and how much I love them. I also love hash browns, and this is why I love hash browns. Because they're great, and there's so many different ways you can do it. You can do home fries. You can do more traditional hash browns. You put onion in it. Oh my god, so good. But we've all been there, okay? You're 22 years old, right? You're in college. You just went out on a binger. It's the next morning. You wake up and you're like, I need the greasiest food
Bacon
in the world to cure me right now. And you go to some diner or some breakfast or some brunch place and you get yourself a little hair of the dog mimosa or a Bloody Mary or whatever your hair of the dog is. And then you eat hash browns and you instantly are cured. Like you're cured. You are a new person.
Well, and I would argue like we eliminated tater tots. Some of the best tater tots in the world are hash browns.
Are hash browns. Exactly. Who needs tater tots when you have hash browns? Right there. Right there.
You have crispy stacks.
Latkes. Also,
And, like,
latkes have it's not just a food, it's a history of people and celebration, and so many great holiday memories have been around latkes, and you can eat it with sour cream or applesauce, and it's great. It's a 10 out of 10. Like what has potato done for me? A lot, but not that.
and you get to spin a dreidel.
I would posit that anything that you would put on a hash brown or a latke, like anything you put on baked potato, is better on a hash brown or a latke. There we go. So, like, if you want sour cream on a baked potato,
vodka. I thought you were saying vodka this whole time.
Oh yeah,
vodka?
No, vodka is coming. Oh, vodka.
Whoa.
But yeah, so I think hash browns and latke win over baked potato.
Yeah, and again, I love a baked potato. If baked potato is up against like anything else in this bracket, it would probably win for me.
No
but
way.
To beat
Vodka?
But to beat the latke and hash browns, it could never. Yeah, a baked potato would beat vodka for me.
That's no.
In another universe, hash browns and latkes versus baked potato could have been the final of this bracket.
It could have been.
I'm not a big baked potato fan, so I wouldn't be pulling for it. I like them, but there's too much. I don't know. There's too much. It's too much for me.
Baked potatoes are the Subway of the potatoes.
And it's definitely like the cheese and the bacon and the sour cream that makes it the best. The potatoes have shined in many other places.
Also, how did we miss pierogies on this? Because those are great.
And honorable mention pierogies. All right, so au gratin scalloped versus twisted taters. Guys, I'm going twisted taters.
Halloween Horror Nights all the way, twisted taters.
Yeah, if nothing else, even if you don't like a twisted tater means it's HHN season, and that's the best season in the world. Twisted tater, come on. Come on.
Is that exclusive? Twisted tater? Because I didn't have them when we were in there. I've never had a twisted tater.
Yeah,
they're not exclusive, but that's like they do them well.
Yeah, that's like it's a feature of HHN.
I guess I'd have had to try it.
But there's so many different flavors you can get now. It's great. You eat it on a stick. Food on a stick is always the best. Come on.
Dude, corn dogs.
It's kind of like fried scalloped potatoes on a stick. Yeah. So it kind of has the like an inherent advantage. It's right between.
It's literally it's an experience.
It's a twisted tater.
You go to HHN. You just got out of Nightmare Fuel where you witnessed God knows what. And you go sit down and have a twisted tater, and it's beautiful. It means that fall has arrived. It's the best time of the year.
Do you remember trying to wrangle Michelle Tanner around? Like, kept losing her.
I'm gonna need you to drop this bit for the
You just witnessed Jake Iacovetta walk around for 2 hours trying to find a smoking area. Yeah. All you need.
And missing AJ in the smoking area where he was for 5 minutes.
But I want to defend the au gratin, or as us in Wisconsin say, the
you lost already, just so you know. On it before we go to the next round.
Scalloped potato is one of the best potatoes because all it is the potato, and then you just add a little cheese and a little salt, which is potato. Mm-hmm. Versus all of these other things where you have to fry them and add all this oil and grease and seasoning, and they're very unhealthy.
So here's the thing about an au gratin or like a scalloped, either or, is there's a waiting time. That's, I think, why baked potatoes.
And you don't have to wait in line for a twisted tater?
Not if you go to the right spot.
Listen, that's part of the experience, first of all.
If you go to the right
So
spot,
is
you
the
get a
scalloped
twisted
potato.
Again, what makes a twisted tater so special is that it's like this one time a year you can get it. You know what I mean? Like, I can make au gratin potatoes on a regular Wednesday night, but like twisted tater means it is a glorious time of year.
All right.
It's
Well.
that you know. And again, I love an au gratin potato. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's, you know, it's just
It's
you
good
just got
steak.
off of, you know, Fast and Furious Supercharged, and you're like, I need some food.
I want to
need
grow
some
to be the
fried
size of a
food.
helicopter.
I'm gonna
And
be
it's
right back, guys.
Get you
Right
going.
back. Vamp.
All right, so we have twisted. So far, we've into our. Are we officially in our Elite Eight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we have a couple more to go. But so far, we have 6 people have secured their spot in the Elite Eight here. We've got French fries. We've got vodka. We've got poutine. We've got waffle fries. We have latkes / hash browns, and we have twisted taters. So far, guys, I think this has been just a really surprising bracket. We've had a couple of bracket busters. We got a couple of Cinderella stories. What do you say, Mike? It's probably the best Cinderella story so far that's come out of this bracket.
Oh, it's the twisted tater.
Twisted Tater. They were an underdog going in. They are a little bit of a regional, seasonal thing. But I really hope that, you know, the clock does not strike midnight on them and they can make it all the way to the big dance. What are your thoughts, Juice?
Yes. I don't know how much not having him had him. I don't know how much more I can vote for him, but there's some good stuff in here, and I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
We got some barn burners yet to come up. This bracket is nowhere near being completed. We're in this for the long haul. Prepare yourself.
We are.
Maybe Uber Eats some poutine in.
It might be time. It might be time to Uber Eats.
Sorry about the unexpected vamp time.
All
So we ended up with twisted taters, right?
Yeah. We have 6 people have made it in. We so far are calling Twisted Tater the Cinderella story of this bracket.
Yes. And then we have Mash'em versus
Oh gosh.
Hasselback potatoes.
Hey! We have
I created in Microsoft Paint. If we want to do it, we won't have to. I didn't mean to bring it over the screen like that, but
No, let's do it. Let's do
Let's
it.
do this.
It's beautiful. All right, so we have Mash'em
It's
versus
art.
what?
Get it?
Can you Mash'em versus Hasselbeck?
Okay. So, Jerry Bird is coming in strong for Hasselbeck. I have never had a Hasselbeck potato.
Oh, I have a picture of one. Here.
But I looked into it, and it does sound very good. And I am interested to try it.
Okay.
Mashed potatoes is a very good comfort food and goes well with other things like chili and your grandmother's meatloaf. And it's just very comforting. And it's classic. And again, talking about easy to make, it's easy. It sounds a lot easier than a Hasselbeck or whatever potato. But I think Hasselbeck potato might be, I don't know, something about it. It seems a little dangerous, a little rebellious, a little the bad boy of the
kinda
potato
sexy,
world.
right?
And I'm into it. It's
Yeah.
kind of
Let's-
sexy. It's kind of a
let's
sexy potato.
Let's take an exclusive look at a Hasselbeck potato.
Exclusive look, please, yes. And
Whoa, that's a Hasselhoff potato.
That is
that's
tasty.
not kind of sexy. That's just plain sexy.
I think that's actually kind of a push. But a Hasselbeck potato, not Matt Hasselbeck, mind you. So you take a baked potato and you kind of slice it and you put good stuff in between it, and like the good stuff in between the slices of it, like an au gratin, melt into the baked potato. So it's kind of like an au gratin with a baked potato with a potato casserole,
It's
all
like a
in
baked
one,
potato
and just like kind of a potato recipe gangbang, if you will. It's hot. It's good.
It's a sexier baked potato. You can call it like it is. That's what it is. It's great. I love
But
it.
So
mashed
I'm
potatoes.
throwing my vote in for it personally.
Yeah, so mashed potatoes are easily my number one side dish. Like if I go out to eat and get like a steak or something, mashed potatoes is definitely what I have. I could eat come Thanksgiving Day, mashed potatoes with turkey or with gravy and stuffing on it is definitely what I look forward to most. So it's a great Thanksgiving. It would be my vote for best Thanksgiving dish outside of stuffing, which you could combine. Which
Sweet
Oh
potato
shit!
salad.
I know
We'll do
what
that.
we're doing in
We'll do that in
November.
November.
Oh god!
But I don't know. But the Hasselhoff, the potato, yeah, it's got something. We need our underdogs.
If you get a hot enough Hasselback potato served to you, you can mash it into, like, say it's. You can mash it into like your mashed potato choice because it's already hot and it's already mashed. And the thing is, like, what is your supplement? To me, this is it. What is your supplement to a mashed potato to make it unique? Are you a butter person? Are you a cream cheese person? Is it whole milk? Is it evaporated milk? What makes the difference to you from mashed potatoes? I'm a cream cheese mashed potato person myself, with little crispy onions, the French's ones. Like, that's what I do. I love that, but it's not as good as a Hasselback.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go.
How do you guys
Hasselback.
mash potatoes?
Where's Mike vote?
Well, here's the thing. So you've got a mediocre former NFL quarterback. Obviously he was in the league for way longer than he ever should have
Why
been.
does this keep going?
We already said not Matt Hasselback.
Yeah.
Matt Hasselback was like the modern day equivalent of like a Ryan Tannehill.
Okay, but he's not like a
carried by
Trent
team-
Dilfer.
Well, he's carried by a team that was far better than him. MASH was a delightful TV series. And
Yes.
One of the most beloved.
it had the highest ratings of all time for a sitcom. So I
Okay,
gotta go with MASH.
But now here's the thing. Here's
have
the
to do with
difference.
potatoes?
Is that MASH was about the supporting cast and a bunch of things, a bunch of ingredients
David
that
Hasselhoff.
made it
all
better
on the
than it
board.
was. So in that way,
Right.
I think that Hasselbeck and MASH are in that way very similar and almost a draw.
What if
Now,
Hasselhoff was on MASH?
Matt Hasselbeck on MASH.
Kind of was, if you consider. MASH, obviously revolutionary series, great series. What was also revolutionary was Kung Fury. And who did the music for Kung Fury but David Hasselhoff with a classic new 80s retro banger of True Survivor for
These
Kung
are
Fury,
facts.
which
These
we
are
definitely
We
should
have
do a
lots
watch
of
along
passion
of.
potato in all of this.
Kung Fury should be a watch along.
I'm gonna need a final vote here on this round. All in favor of the Hasselback potato.
I'll do it because Hasselhoff could mash a
3-1.
potato with his hands. You wouldn't even need.
All right,
Mash it.
that's
That's
the
just
winner.
science.
And you know what? I like the reason behind it personally. Next
Science.
bracket, please.
So that moves on. All right.
And for we are just finishing the first bracket right now.
We're 40 minutes in, y'all, and we're finishing the first round. This is riveting stuff.
Oh shit! Potato salad versus wedges.
Listen, I don't know if anyone else is going to be on my side here, but potato salad all effing day. Here's why. Because let's face it, your grandmother made this potato salad. She originated it back in like 1944 or some shit. I don't know. And she's been passing it down for generations. So again, it's not just a food, it's memories. Okay, people? This is the holiday time. It's delicious. It's totally bad for you. It's probably going to give you a heart attack one day. But, you sit down at the Christmas table or Easter table or whatever holiday,
barbecue.
Memorial Day barbecue, and you sit there and you reminisce about grandma, and you sit there and you go, no one can ever make it as good as grandma does. But you know what? You did a great job, Susie. or whatever, and it's fantastic. What have wedges ever done for you? They haven't given you memories and recipes passed down for generations. I have spoken my piece on
Well,
this.
and here's the thing: there are varieties of potato wedges. There are steak fries. There are fried wedges. There's a lot of things going on there. What you can do with a potato salad is almost endless.
It's so many. How many different versions of potatoes that you've had? So many. Again, every family has their own version, and some of them you love, and some of them you don't love. But it is so many possibilities in a potato salad. So many. You can put egg in it. You can not put egg in it. You can put celery in it. You can put raisins in it. You can put whatever you want.
You know we cannot put raisins in it.
Well,
No.
I'm not a fan of that. But just thinking of the SNL skit.
We do not put raisins in a goddamn potato salad.
So I like potato wedges. However, my thing with potato salad is not an issue necessarily, but I have to heat up my potato salad. I do not like it cold.
You like a German style?
I do like the German style more. But I will literally, if I am like at some kind of potluck or something, and there is a potato salad there, and I have a microwave available, I will put potato salad on the plate and heat it up in the microwave.
Okay,
and take it out.
That's disgusting. That's terrible. But have you ever taken like a regular cold American potato salad with the mustard and the mayo and all that shit? And have you ever just like sauteed that in a pan?
Now, I have purchased at our steak shop some potato salad, and I threw it in some tinfoil and put it on the grill while I was grilling the steak, and that was very, very good.
I'm fascinated.
And then there's like red potato salad. Have you guys ever had a red potato salad where we do a sour cream based sauce and like a little bit of dill, a little bit of cheddar cheese, sour cream sauce, and it's so good. I've even done a dragon fruit vinaigrette red potato salad for family.
Done that, but I'm into it.
Yeah,
but
potato salad. I think potato salad is the winner.
I mean, potato salad. That's just not even a debate. It's potato salad, y'all.
It's absolutely potato salad. So going into the next round, we got through a round, guys.
I knew it.
Oh my god!
Only gets harder.
It's
gonna get difficult now.
Probably violent. So what's in round number 2, Mr. Juice?
We have French fries. Oh gosh, I'm combining them. We have French fries.
This is hard. This could be
vodka.
a final.
This should be the final.
No, here's the thing. French fries lead to vodka, and vodka lead to French fries.
It's so true. Really. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? That's what this scenario is. I mean, I gotta go with my heart on this one. It's my number 1 favorite food of all time, French fries. I get it. Vodka is great. I argued for it last round, but French fries.
Listen. We're talking French fries here. It depends on what kind of fries you're talking about. You're talking about those Arby's curly spicy fries. Oh yeah, give me those. Give me those right now. I want those right this minute. But if you're talking about those, mediocre French fries that you get, that is vodka. Mediocre, kind of NFL quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! No, Mike, you actually made a point. You made a point for French fries in a weird way. So, do you guys like Bloody Marys?
No.
Do you guys like Bloody Marys?
In the right context? Yes.
Yeah. So, French fries versus vodka. So, fried potatoes in a tomato sauce versus vodka and a tomato sauce.
Ooh.
Any Bloody Mary mix that you could ever dream up works if you dip a French fry into it. But if you take ketchup and you mix it with vodka, that doesn't.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Some French fries.
I'm experimenting this at work.
Pizza fries?
I'm at the bar.
What's that?
I heard pizza fries. Why is pizza fries not on this list?
Pizza fry. we were limited, but it's included in poutine. Pizza fries are technically poutine.
Fair.
So,
Oh man, that's
So-
making the next round way
That's
harder.
making the next round a lot harder, but that's fine.
so
You know what? I'm gonna lean vodka because my
I'm going
favorite
French fry.
fry is waffle fry. Is the waffle fry, and I would like to argue for that next round. Spoiler.
I'm going
How-
French fries. All in favor of French fries?
I'm going French fries because you can dip a Bloody Mary mix, but you can't mix vodka with ketchup.
However,
I like
I
that.
am
reasoning.
drinking the best
That's gonna
flavor. I am drinking the best flavor of vodka, which is gin.
This is a fact. Yes, this hurts my soul, but vodka does not have the versatility of the French fry.
The French fry.
Have you ever had a mediocre French fry?
Yes,
Yes.
and it's still better than most things.
I've also had
Those are
mediocre fucking vodka.
Both are very high. I don't. Yeah.
I'd rather have a mediocre French
A
fry than mediocre
French fry
gin
is not going to make me sick.
vodka.
A mediocre vodka probably will.
You know,
So-
you know what French fry
Mm.
is short for? French fried potato. You know what vodka means? It's a little water.
The only issue is there's only a handful of vodkas that are actually made with potatoes.
Exactly.
That is true.
I think
And
vodka
so-
is eliminated.
But
But some of
does
the best.
is a higher quality of vodka produced because of the potato versus
Oh.
all of the garbage vodkas you'd find at the store are not potato.
Okay, but
Mm.
those vodkas, could you mix them with ketchup?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Could you
You're
dip-
throwing
you
up
dip-
upon drinking them.
Could you dip any French fry into a Bloody Mary mix? That's my demarcation line.
I wouldn't want
Right
to,
here.
but I could.
I'm definitely
could.
testing this out ASAP.
Yeah, do it. It's spicy, it's smoky. It's like a good ketchup.
French fries are good in it, like,
It's like-
in any sauce.
Yeah.
They're good with.
So that's where I'm at. Even if it's like a really fishy kind of Bloody Mary mix, like you can do that. It still tastes good.
I'm just saying French fries. I think that's the winner. Do we
Yeah.
all? I think we
French
agree.
fries, hands up.
What?
How do we do? I think we do a
The
Streamlab.
next person to comment, we have another tie, so we have to go down to the next person who comments.
I would
Yeah,
con-
not Buck.
I
The
would
one
con-
after Buck.
I would concede if there weren't so many other fry type stuff available, whereas vodka is very unique. I don't want to lose it off of
I
this
get where you're
list.
going
Oh,
with that.
we just got a Streamlabs. We just got one from. Just gonna see the name that pops up here. Joey Burrows.
Fries came in.
Potato Hasselback potatoes are elite. You can fill the slices with cheese, butter, and bacon, and then and the top crisp potato chips with crunch. The bottom is creamy and soft like a twice baked potato. Yes, this is a fact. We will get into that
Your donation to the
when it's appropriate.
Joey, this is not the debate. If we were debating liquor,
Which we
yeah,
might at some point.
different, yeah,
Stay tuned.
next month.
Next month
But
for
So-
March Madness.
just
We better all
because,
have
So
Okay.
Joey
Alright.
Burrows said
Alright.
fries. Joey Burrows said fries. Fries move on.
fine,
Fries
fine,
is the
fine.
winner.
Fries move on.
All
Team
right,
fries.
team fries.
So what's round number 2 in this bracket,
You
Juice?
versus waffle fries.
All right.
Well, this
We've
is
got
tricky.
poutine versus waffle fries.
So here's where I come in.
Literally gonna be a fry.
Fry. It's gonna be like a fry final four. Let's
Well,
face it.
you've been fries anyway.
That's true.
so-
Okay, here's where it gets tricky. I'm gonna say, listen, we already have people mad at us for our bracket. Are we the new call for action? I don't know. But I'm gonna say that waffle fries, as I've said before, are my number one favorite French fry. So this is gonna sound strange what I'm about to say, but again, poutine, I do think there's something interesting to it. I think it's a little different. I like that it's got cheese curds in it. Juice is from Wisconsin. I like juice a lot.
So here's the thing.
Thank you.
I am part Canadian, so I get the Canadian exception for this. Poutine is any fucking loaded fry with any kind of fry, including a waffle fry. So if it's loaded up with toppings, that's
I mean, what's better than a fry? Fries with stuff on it. So I
no,
think
it's
I
fries
have to lean,
with stuff on it.
I think I have to lean poutine because I do think that there are different ways. Yeah, you can make poutine in different, you know what I mean? Like you can make poutine with waffle fries. You can make poutine with regular French fries. You can make poutine can technically be pizza fries. Like there's
poutine. Pizza fries are poutine.
Y'all, have you ever had waffle fries out of a waffle cone? You're just talking like heaven in a cone.
So Mike, could you imagine like HHN fucking pizza fries on waffle fries?
That is also heaven.
That counts as poutine. This is the Deus ex machina of the bracket. Is poutine.
So I can only go off of what I have experienced, and the poutine that I've eaten is I am normally someone that likes like all my stuff. No, that's a lie. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a big fan of the combination of all of these things. I like having things separate. I don't like just mashing all this stuff together. I'd rather just eat cheese curds or eat fries. My only problem is when I go out to eat and order poutine, you know, especially like at like a breakfast, lunch diner, you know, I get all this. I'm greasy and I'm fried up. The rest of the day, I just can't handle it. It's not fun. Whereas if I get a main course and have waffle fries as my side, I'm not all greased up and just poutine is just too much. It's just too much.
I get that. I think that.
Yeah, everyone, be mad at Buck. It's not us. If you're mad at anything in this bracket, you can bring it up with @Brandon Buckingham.
I'm going to disagree with that. Just go ahead.
I love you, Buck.
Just go ahead and tweet at Jeff Alterman and tell him he's a jabroni if you're
Also,
upset.
yeah.
And
If you're
tag
mad
Buck
about
in that
Tweet
tweet.
it.
Bring it up with Jeff Alterman. It's not our fault.
But okay, so any loaded fried potato as poutine versus a waffle fry? That's what we're talking right now, right?
I'm amazed I'm leaning toward poutine, but I really am leaning towards poutine here, and I'm surprised at my decision. I don't even know who I am.
It's indulgence versus like being like a day tripper, and like once again, it's the comfort aspect of the potato.
Yeah, I'm here for indulgence personally.
It's too much. It's too much. You can't like you go out to eat. You want to eat something that doesn't make you, you know, that where you can like eat a lot without like your stomach churning after 7 bites.
Mike, what say you?
You can get a small
Well,
order of poutine.
If you bring in an NFL quarterback into this conversation, I swear to God.
I live in Wisconsin. There is no such thing as a small order of poutine. You get poutine and it's coming out the size
Not
of
in
your
Wisconsin,
face.
maybe, but
I can only speak off what I experienced. But Mike, for your NFL reference.
So, you know, poutine is Canadian, and the Toronto Argonauts are just like a god-awful football team.
okay. But what about the Saskatchewan Roughriders? Do you know who the major Hall of Fame running back is for the Saskatchewan Roughriders? They're also the greatest coach of all time. What's his name? Greatest coach of all time, Saskatchewan Roughriders, Ron Lancaster.
Did you say poutine was from Canada?
It's not from Canada. It's French for something.
Oh, wait.
But
I'm
Ron
changing the
Lancaster. If we're talking CFL.
What is your vote?
Yes.
Can you please make a vote before we're in this?
I'm going to
round
waffle
forever?
fries.
Now we're tied again. The chat's gonna have to decide. Whoever comes
Okay.
in first, we're 2 poutine, 2
Next
waffle
comment.
fries.
Next comment wins. I'm watching right now in the YouTube chat. Poutine or waffle fries. Next thing I see.
How about these things are going to go? Wow.
Poutine
Poutine
from
won.
Joey Burrows.
Poutine is a winner. All right. So far, we have.
You can't vote. You can't be the vote 2 times in a row.
I hit first in the chat. Juice first in the chat.
So,
Come on, Brandon. Quicker. He had to type out more letters, and he did caps. Forget the caps next time.
so we have hash browns.
If you wouldn't have put the caps lock on, we would have had it.
hash browns and latkes versus twisted taters.
Boston.
Juice, when did you move to Boston? Wicked.
You've been hanging out with Paige too much.
Yeah.
So pack your cat and have it yet.
So it's
When I think of Boston, I think about the greatest thing that happened this week, which is Tom Brady got a quarterback.
It's the second best thing to happen to football since, I don't know, the fucking Washington Commanders.
Commander.
The Washington Commander.
Guys, I gotta tell you, I bleed commie red.
Listen, I'm into it, although I think I will forever just call them the Washington football team, and I hope they know that.
Can't wait until the fucking commies take down the Patriots in Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football, the Commies versus the Pats.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
into
a
it.
good season, guys. It's gonna take like 2-3 years before they change it again.
All right.
Here we go, commies.
This
Here
one
we
is
go.
maybe the toughest one for me. Latke hash brown versus twisted tater, because I have strong feelings about all the above.
Okay, so it's another thing about versatility for me, and that's why I go for the latke and the hash brown. Because
You voted for poutine.
There's so much versatility in poutine, as we discussed.
a poutine is any loaded fry.
No.
So in much the same way,
It's very hard for
a
me
hash
to
brown
vote
and a
against.
latke, they're in the same category because it's the crispy fried potato aspect of it all that you eat with a fork. You can have also loaded forked fried potatoes, but
Now listen.
Uh-huh.
Twisted taters remind me of HHN, but they also remind me of Twisted Tea. And Twisted Tea has been proven to be one of the greatest crime deterrents on the planet. It is a weapon. It is a weapon. And you're talking about versatility?
I just want to be known that we straight up lost.
you're talking about versatility. Then we're talking about the Cincinnati Bengals and T. Higgins.
Oh. See
Fuck.
Higgins?
We gotta go. We gotta go Twisted Taters.
Twisted taters.
Where is it? All 3 in Twisted Tater agreement?
Twisted Tater.
Twisted tater.
Hands up.
Wait, what are we going? Twisted tater? We're voting
Twisted
for
Taters
tater?
versus hash browns and latkes based on T. Higgins.
Wait, I can't. No.
He
I
made the
can't.
Super Bowl.
T. the Pimp Higgins.
Okay, anyways, no.
Are you? I'm not. I haven't decided yet. What are you, Bethany?
This is the hardest one for me, Juice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a lot of feelings. As I mentioned earlier, twisted taters mean a lot to me. First of all, they're a delicious snack, and they just are so good. And there's many varieties, and also it's just the connection to it meaning it's HHN time, which is my favorite time of the year. So that's difficult for me. Lots of happy memories.
HHN is my favorite thing that I've been introduced to since the fucking fall of COVID-19. Yes?
But latkes and hash browns,
But
as I mentioned
latkes-
earlier, hash browns have saved me so many mornings, and latkes, I don't think I can explain properly how much I love latkes. So
They have, and all of both latkes and twisted taters have like the same kind of, you could dip them in the same things. I could put a latke in an applesauce, and I could put twisted taters in applesauce. I would be fine.
I'd be happy either way.
But I think I think it's got to go Twisted.
This is kind of like choosing between like Fogo de Chao, the Brazilian steakhouse, versus Taco Bell. Of course, you would rather eat Fogo de Chao.
They're both going to make
But if you had to choose one, how often do you go to Fogo de Chao if you don't live near one?
So true.
How often
You go maybe 5-10 times in your lifetime, whereas Taco Bell you go 5-10 times in a month.
I get this analogy now, and I like it, actually. At first, I was lost, but you found your way there.
They both give you the runs.
Now, here's what's weird. I live near a very good Brazilian steakhouse, but I only get HHN once a year.
Right, but do you live near Orlando Universal Resort?
Fuck. We are at such an impasse.
So I have a great diner in town. I love going there. I have a lot of like youth leader pastor meetings. And I just love getting my eggs and my bacon and my hash browns. And it's a great trilogy of foods that's always there for me. And I gave up carbs for like a few months there, and that was really tough to just eat the eggs and the bacon, even though I love the eggs and the bacon. But not have that hash brown there was missing something. It's filler. It's a good filler. Just salty, buttery, whatever. You throw it
filler.
in there.
It's filler, but the twisted tater's the main event.
It is.
Okay.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
Which is better in sour cream?
I'm going to go. You know what? My answer involves that. I'm going to go latke hash brown on this one. It pains me to say, but I got to go with it. I got to go with it. I got to go with my gut.
Hash brown.
You just went with the Jim Carrey answer.
What's the Jim Carrey answer?
Because he played Latka. He played Andy Kaufman, who played Latka.
It's pretty good.
Anyways, whatever. Latkes
So
are
hash
delicious.
brown and latke is moving on.
That's horseshit.
Is that AJ? You're going it too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
That's horseshit.
Yeah.
Wait, all right. Latke hash brown moves on. We now
Spoil
go
Belfort.
down to
It's in the final four.
Waffle and potato salad, correct?
So, and then we have the last one of the. So we have potato salad versus half-spec potatoes.
I mean,
It's potato salad.
I gotta go potato salad.
Okay.
I'm with you. AJ.
I did not get to get my potato salad argument in last time.
I don't want to hear it because it's not going to be nice.
So I heard the words when we were describing potato salad, SNL and heart attack. And when I think of SNL and heart attack, I think of the Chicago Bears super
my
fans.
God.
And, and it makes me happy to think of Chris Farley.
So what you're saying is yes to potato salad then? Because people love Chris Farley.
I miss Chris Farley.
Me too. I think we all do. Juice, what are your thoughts and feelings on Hasselhoff potatoes? Or
Yeah, like I said before, I mean, in order for me to enjoy a good potato salad, I got to go through all this extra work of finding a microwave, heating it up, finding a grill, heating it up. Hasselhoff is always there for you. He's a true survivor. He is the one that will
Do you
always.
know the prep that goes into a fucking Hasselback potato?
He tore down the Berlin Wall.
With his
Hasselhoff
bare
does it for you.
hands.
So, but I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of hassle that goes into making a potato salad. I don't cook. I don't even know how to mash potatoes.
No,
I made mashed potatoes out of a packet the other day.
The word hassle is in the name of Hasselback potato.
But I do like David Hasselhoff, so I will go Hasselhoff this time.
There's more hassle in a Hasselbeck than a potato salad. And a potato salad will yield more joy for anybody who enjoys it than a fucking Hasselbeck potato.
No, but here's the thing. So you're assuming that's in cooking the food. I don't cook food. So, I mean, I make food occasionally. I'm just saying, like, if I'm eating a dish, like if I'm eating a potato salad or a Hasselhoff, I am eating it at someone else's expense. Here's the issue. When I'm eating a potato salad, I have to go into extra effort in order to make it to the point where I like it. So if both are at my ready availability, then I'm going to choose the Hasselhoff because I can just eat it right there.
hear me out. What if I invite you over to a party and I know this about you? I know you like hot potato salad, and I bring you a microwave dish of potato salad, and you have no effort involved. What are you picking?
What if I make a fucking awesome hot ready potato salad for you?
Hot ready potato salad.
Not hot and ready.
For you.
We're not gonna Little Caesar it. We're gonna do. It's got like a good little celery to it. It's got like the juices cooking from the veggies, and then you have that versus like a Hasselback potato, and that means multiple flavors soaking the entire dish versus just slices of flavors soaking into slices of the dish.
Let me find out if David Hasselhoff's going to be in Kung Fury 2.
If you greenlight Kung Fury 2 during this fucking stream.
So the Chicago Bears went through like Jay Cutler and Rex Grossman and Andy Dalton. Rex isn't the answer. And then there's Matt Hasselbeck, who, like, you know, if Matt Hasselbeck had been there.
Hasselbeck was a fucking quarterback for the Seahawks, you dick.
Yeah, I know that. I'm saying if he had played for the Chicago Bears, you know, potentially they could have actually won a Super Bowl because they had Rex Grossman.
It doesn't matter.
Did you answer in relation to potatoes?
I'm going Hasselbeck.
I have just discovered Kung Fury 2 is going to be released in 2022, and it has the direction of David Sandberg. It has the cast of Michael Fassbender, Arnold Schwarzenegger, somebody playing Thor.
Juice.
Obviously.
Justin, shut up real quick. If this movie comes out this year, name a charity and I'll donate $100 to it on air when it comes out.
Fair enough. But it also has David Hasselhoff as Hoff 9000, a member of Fury's team who transforms into a car. I have to go Hasselbeck.
Well, we come down the chat, and Joey Burrows is probably going to get in first. I think we all effing know what's going to
Someone not named Joey Burrows.
Yeah, someone not named Joey. Sorry,
we love you, Joey.
We love you, man. But what are we talking about?
Potatoes. We have a split 2-2 vote. Someone not named Joe.
Potato salad versus wedges. Joe Burrow is not eligible.
You can't do two in a row.
Oh, boy.
Anybody else? I know there are people out there.
Potato salad.
Oh, okay. Well, Hasselbeck potatoes, I'll take them.
The Hoff moves on.
I love a Hasselbeck.
Again, the reason I moved on is because a comment in the chat and you saying that the Hoff is going to be in a movie, and Mike saying that if the Seattle quarterback would have been the quarterback, nothing has to do with potatoes. Me and BJ have legitimate reasons, and the reason this is going to move on has nothing to do with potatoes.
Peyton Manning would have never gotten the Colts that quarterback win if it was Matt Hasselbeck.
Listen,
guys,
we appreciate your input coming in with an answer, but at the same time.
Oh, also unrelated, as a side bet, if Kung Fury 2 comes out this year, I have to donate $100 to a charity of Justin's choice.
I'll do the same. I'll do the opposite of that for you. So if it doesn't come out, I have to do 100 for your or whatever it is. Yeah.
Don't do that.
We'll do deal.
Don't do that because I will win.
So how about this?
I will absolutely win. There's no way.
I got faith in the
Do it. I think either way, $100 should be donated to a good charity. So I say do it.
I'll do it. We'll do it.
And we'll do a watch along.
So we're in the final four. What are the final four?
Final four, everybody.
Right.
Well, we've made it to the final four. Can you believe it? It's been a night of madness. It's been a night of pure joy. It's been a night of way too many NFL quarterback references. We have here in the next matchup, French fries versus Poutine. There's going to be bloodshot on the floor. Those are all on the court. Then we have, in the evening's later matchup, we're going to have Latkes hash browns versus David Hasselhoff potato. It's going to be a great evening of potato bracketing.
Okay, so what's the first one?
It's going to be French fries poutine.
French fries versus poutine. Okay, so French fries, are just French fries. Poutine is you put stuff on French fries and make them better.
So here's the thing.
The French fries are classic. You don't have poutine if you don't have the fries to put in the poutine.
Okay.
Now, poutine,
Oh God, here we
is
go.
popular in Canada.
Y'all, I'm gonna run to the restroom and have fun with this.
So, like, I saw this in the chat earlier. Doug Flutie came from the CFL, and like, I used to work at the NBC Sports Grill and Brew, and in the grand opening, Doug Flutie showed up and got hammered drunk, like absolutely annihilated drunk at the grand opening of this, and it was hilarious because he's playing foosball against Hines Ward, who doesn't drink, and Hines Ward just was killing him, and Doug Flutie was just like, "Wow, Hines Ward's kicking my ass," and just kept having more beers, and yeah, that was cool.
I just realized I've been on multiple of that, like Northern Schmoes of the North or whatever, the Canadian Schmoes podcast, like a couple times in the last 2 months, and I've had this Toronto Blue Jays hat at my hand disposal that whole time, and I never busted it out.
Guys,
anyways,
I think this is what it comes down to. Do you like things on top of your fries, or do you like to dip your fries into things?
I'm a dipper. Ranch is my guilty pleasure. I hate it. I have to fast from it very often because it gets too much for me.
So, if you couldn't dip your fries into that thing, would you rather have something on top of it? If you couldn't
I would, but I mean, the whole reason I'm not dipping my fries is for calorie intake.
Okay,
and
so
I don't know if poutine
you have a way
helps
to measure
calorie intake.
The French fry on its own.
If you have a way to measure what you pour on top of your fries, are you okay with having that measured amount for your dietary restriction?
Listen, McDonald's has over 1 million sold.
Yes.
Another thing. Poutine, while great, and as we have already mentioned, encompasses all loaded fries and pizza fries and everything, and I love that. And while I think it's great, sometimes, let's face it, it does make it a little soggy. And French fries, it's sometimes what you want is that crisp, like we were saying earlier, the crispy outside, the smushy inside. And, when you start loading it with other things, it makes it soggy. And yes, sometimes I want that because those other flavors are great and it's delicious. But sometimes I just want that crispy, golden brown goodness.
Yeah. And you can have that, but if you want a little drizzle on top, that's kind of a poutine.
So speaking of soggy, the field conditions of being soggy is what led to the tuck rule, which gave Tom Brady his first quarterback. And fuck that shit. So I'm going.
Can I mute him?
Not
me. Well, I don't have to mute our mic, but just him.
You know what? Because of the tuck rule, okay. Have you guys had Mr. Beast Burger?
No, never heard of it.
Okay. Fuck. Well,
I like how you came in strong, like, hold on, I've got a thing. And then we're like, none of us have heard of it.
So Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber in the world. He has his own burger restaurant. But he has his own kind of... What's that?
Where?
Everywhere. It's kind of like... It's like shadow kitchens. Like sometimes it's a Red Robin, sometimes it's a Burger Shack next to your house. But it delivers food to your home through DoorDash.
Wait.
Okay.
This is the thing. Look up Mr. Beast Burger. Follow them on YouTube. Mr. Beast, please sponsor us for a video. We love giving away money, and so do you.
Yeah.
So please,
let's do
Mr. Beast and What the Show collaboration.
Yeah, whoever eats this vodka poutine in the car first and doesn't die wins this car or whatever.
But here's the thing. He has his regular fries and they're good and crispy or whatever, but you get the Beast style fries and there's melted cheese, caramelized onions, ketchup, mayo, and pickle slices are the best pickle slices. It's wonderful. I'm addicted to it. I ordered Mr. Beast Burger
in favor
once a
of
week.
French fries, raise your hand.
Yeah.
All right, and French fries
think so.
move on to the big
and
game.
Well,
raise the
hang
hand,
on, I do wanna-
raise 2
Fuck you,
fingers.
Tom Brady.
Unless
Oh,
wait,
well.
hang on,
Yeah,
wait,
working.
one second.
By the way,
What was
real
the
quick.
correlation with Mr. Beast and Poutine?
So Mr. Beast Burger, the Beast style fries are a fucking religious experience. They're better than animal style fries. They're better than like regular ass poutine. Like,
Okay.
do you have
Regular
Juice, do you have a
ass
Mr.
poutine
Beast
sounds
Burger in
terrible.
your area?
Well, I just Googled Mr. Beast Burger, and what comes up is Mr. Beast Burger is an American delivery-only fast food restaurant chain founded by internet personality Jimmy Donaldson in partnership with virtual. I thought it said virtual dating concepts, and I was like, where is this going?
No.
I just reread it, virtual dining. Never
I
mind
was
French fries.
Really getting interested for a
it's
second.
I would have
really,
maybe changed my answer
really
if it was
good.
virtual dating con.
Yeah.
But are we sticking with French fries? Juice.
Yeah.
Fun.
Woo! French fries is going on to the final. All right.
What's
Next
the next
we
one?
have-
Otherwise, it's going to be Joey Boros deciding. We may as well make the decision ourselves.
Might as well.
Frank Thomas, Vom Red. Okay.
I don't know.
Wait.
What that
Frank Thomas, are you a
Thomas?
bot?
Are you a bot, Frank Thomas? Because you're a very
Me, Frank
serious
Thomas?
makes me think you could be a real person, but your comment makes me think you're a bot.
Okay, so Tom Brady's finally
How
able
was
to eat
that?
potatoes. I have a weird thing. It's not related to potatoes at all, but here's the thing. From when Tom Brady entered the NFL to now, Baja Blast became a thing after Tom Brady entered the NFL.
So
We
you're
know
saying
his
you think
diet.
Baja Blast is
He's
gonna go
never
away
had
now?
a fucking Baja Blast. He gets to try one now.
He gets to try one now. You know what?
I
Congrats,
want
Tom
to
Brady.
see-
You
He
can
gets
try-
to have watermelon smash.
He gets to have watermelon smash. We should.
I
send
want to
him
see him have a fucking Baja Blast and maybe a watermelon smash. He's in Florida.
Let's get him on the
They're
show.
available.
Yeah, that's true. Where all people come to retire.
Cheers to you, Brady.
Cheers to you.
Fuck
Retire
off.
To
in
your
Florida.
retirement. You deserve it.
Cheers.
What's up?
All right, guys, we got
always liked
a
Brady.
award here. I swear to God, if a potato I've never actually eaten makes it into our championship, I will be mad. So for that reason alone, I'm obviously throwing in my hat for Latke hash brown.
Okay, here's the thing. So
I'm
Hash-
gonna take a nap. Y'all let me know. When you're
hash
done.
brown reminds me of hash marks. And that's how you tell if there's going to be a first down in a football game. And the referees have been entirely incompetent. Ron Bolger definitely just should not come back to the NFL whatsoever. He doesn't know the difference between a hash mark and a hash brown. However, Ron Bolger probably has had his fair share of hash browns. And hash browns are delicious in the morning when you need them. So I'm going to go with hash brown.
Great.
It's
No,
Good
Mike,
answer, good
Mike,
answer.
Mike.
it's the Big Bug concept.
I
It's
got
pizza
more
in the
for
morning,
you,
Pizza in
Mike.
the morning.
You don't like the hash lock or whatever you were just talking about, but also hash browns remind me of hashtag. Hashtags, all this social media. It's what's wrong with society today. It's
Hash
how
brown and
just-
hashtag reminds me of fucking
You
Cobra
can't say
Kai.
that
All
all
of this
just
just-
potatoes on the internet.
all of this
Johnny
internet,
Lawrence
all
called
the internet
hash
stuff.
brown.
Kids don't. I just watched that 8-bit Christmas movie of Neil Patrick Harris,
Yeah.
reliving his childhood. That's what we need. We need
Thank
kids
you.
that are
There's
robbing
not a
banks
single
in
one.
order to buy their NES.
I rest
We
my
don't
case.
need these hashtags and these hash browns. Get them out. We need the Hasselhoff. We need Kung Fury
Did we get
defeating
more-
Hitler in a movie. It's gonna be great.
Did we get more done?
Read the stream lab.
Joey needs a stream.
So we just not Joe Boris donated $5. Hasselback potatoes should win it all. They have crispy golden brown goodness and creamy dreaminess.
And you know, listen,
Uh,
I believe you. I believe that they're good, and I have voted for them to this point. But I cannot, in good conscience,
Johnny Lawrence.
vote against a Latke and a hash
Johnny
brown
Lawrence
here.
knows what a hash brown is. I rest my case.
listen, Latkes and hash browns. If we don't put them into the
Johnny-
final two, we're
What?
Johnny
kind of-
Lawrence should be in Kung Fury.
Yes.
All right, just
This is a
throw the
fact.
bracket away. Juice, we got to talk about this. All right, so Johnny Lawrence.
I actually have to binge. I have some binging to do before next week. That's all I'll say.
For when we discuss
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
When we discuss, everyone, small spoiler alert, but we will be doing a Cobra Kai, basically, tier ranking.
Cat's out of the bag. What's the date? Hold on. Hey, cat's out of the bag. What's the date of that?
It was next.
I don't know. I keep getting
It's the last week of.
It's the last week.
February 23rd. February 23rd.
The last week of Potato Month, we will be discussing. We'll be doing a Cobra Kai tier.
We do have a really cool guest next week.
Ranking thing.
Oh, we have cool guests for the rest of the month.
We have some great things coming down the pipe. But anyways, back to the topic at hand, which is Latka hash browns versus Hasselhoff potatoes. I think both deacons have locked in our answer with Latka hash browns. Juice, what say you?
Eagle Fang.
I'm a Hasselhoff. I gotta go. I'm not gonna do it.
And then I am on Team Hash Brown and Latka.
Yeah!
Oh God, we're down.
Wow.
It's a championship game. Stakes could not be higher.
Wow.
The atmosphere in here is electric. We have narrowed it down.
Bite like an eagle.
To French fries and Latka hash browns. Everybody hashtag Eagle Fang, hashtag
Fuck. This is the worst thing that could ever happen.
You came up with the idea.
And I also randomly generated all of this. A French fry versus
30 minutes.
Latka
Let's make
and a
to
hash brown.
make NFL references, and then we're gonna pick a potato. How's your potato?
So hold on. Let's talk about her for a moment.
So, if anyone who has not watched the Drive Angry Drunk review, which if you haven't, what are you doing? Go watch it. We discussed the story of our experience in Manny's Chop House, in which anyone who in the stream tonight does not know I'm a vegetarian. But I go to places like Manny's occasionally to appease my lovely husband. So we go there. I enjoy a good sweet potato or baked potato and a salad. So that's what I get. The Manny's has a really good salad. So I get a potato. And this server has never been more passive aggressive with me in my life. And I just want you to know that I loved it. I loved every moment of her. She was very old school. And when I ordered a potato, she was like, that's it. And then so my friend explained to her basically why I was ordering a potato and a salad and not anything else. And so then she's like, oh, one of those. My son used to be normal. Then he married a vegan. Like, said in pure disgust. Loved it. She was insulting me to my face, and I lived for it. And then she's like, you have to be a quarterback. Like, you can't be a quarterback if you don't eat meat. I don't know. He used to lift weights. This woman hated his vegan wife. So anyways, Mike goes to order. He orders like, I don't know, like a 20-ounce ribeye, something very manly and meat filled. And she goes, good for you. When he orders this meal,
good for you.
And told me that her son used to be normal. Then later on, she comes to do like the 2-bite check back, right? So we're eating, and she goes, again, I cannot explain the disgust of this woman's voice. And she goes, how's your potato? To me. And it is to this day the best dining experience I've ever had in my life. I've never had a server
tipped her like so
legitimately like show disdain toward me, and I loved it. Like, it was great.
I gave her 20%. She deserved like 75%.
I was like, this woman hates me and everything I stand for, and it's a little hysterical to me, honestly. So, anyways, I hope that her son and her vegan daughter-in-law are doing great, and I just want him to know you're still normal, buddy, and you can still be a quarterback. You can't because you're like old now probably, but even if you are a vegan.
And
now,
that child grew up to be Joe Burrow.
Potato.
So, real quick on the note of vegetarians, what was I say?
I have a server. While he's thinking, I have a server that's doing dry meat-uary. Everyone did like dry January, no alcohol. She's doing dry February, no meat. Anyway, AJ. She's all right. More things servers are doing.
Vamping. We're vamping.
I'm doing the tea drink diet.
I was a vegetarian for about 2 years, so like I get it, and also it's really hard and good for you if you do. I had a bit and I just completely forgot the bit. What's our
fair.
finals?
It's because Joe was that good. French fries versus
Yeah.
Latkes hash browns. I think this is where it's gonna be some blood might be shed here, folks. Some blood might be shed.
Yeah,
Mm.
because it's fried potato against fried potato. Really.
This is hard. This is difficult.
Okay, here's the deal.
All right, hit me with random NFL facts.
Here's the deal. I'm not even going to go to their NFL facts to start. McDonald's only serves hash browns before 11 a.m.
That's not true. They serve breakfast all day now.
McDonald's only serves
Taco Bell doesn't serve fries all year.
Oh,
They
the
do
seasoned
have
fries from
hash
Taco Bell.
browns.
That should have been its own.
French fries can be purchased at any times.
Also, in
They
an
can be
accurate
hash browns can be purchased anywhere at any time in the fucking right. You just gotta buy potatoes, dude.
Listen.
That's what's about. Just
Listen, if Tony Siragusa is going to be walking into like a McDonald's, he's going to order like 17 orders of fries and 1 order of hash browns. Now he's still getting the hash browns because they are delicious. But Tony Siragusa is going to get 17 orders of fries along with his 43 Big Macs.
Here's the thing. You're gonna talk about like French fries are they're good this thing, they're good that, they're good all the time. That's true for all these things. But like I could have hash browns with a hamburger, but like I couldn't necessarily have like French fries with sausage and eggs, you know?
Sure, you could.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fine. It's fine if you
Have you ever
do,
had
but
champagne and
what would be
Arby's
better
fries?
is like the fucking hash browns. Like,
Have you?
Yeah, it's delicious.
yeah, there's trash diners all over, which don't give really a way to
That serve Arby's fries?
either of our arguments. But hash browns and latkes, like they have spiritual relevance, they have historical relevance, they have.
You
I
can't
mean,
deny that.
listen,
It's just
no,
it's a really tough one.
no,
You can't get those at Arby's.
no old lady's gonna say, "Hey, sweetie, you need these" at a diner where you've passed out on the counter. Like you've literally passed out on the counter of the diner and you drool on the place.
Hash browns have saved my life. Let's be honest.
She's gonna give you hash browns. She's not gonna give you French fries because, like if she's gonna give you hash browns, like you're gonna wake up and eat those. If she's gonna give you French fries, you might need like an adrenaline needle in the cops. They're soft, but they're crunchy. They bring you to life. It's hash browns and latkes of life.
Juice, what are your thoughts here?
So
I'm sorry.
being in the service industry, there's a lot of memes. It's like you can be having a really bad day, and then all of a sudden the kitchen's like, "Hey, you want some fries?" And you're like, "Yes, I do." You eat some fries, and your day is all that much better. Doesn't happen to me because I'm always having a good day. But anyways, but for the common folk,
But for people who aren't like that.
yeah. This isn't even a question. Hash brown wouldn't have even made it. No, I like hash browns, but like mashed potatoes for me, like that's the thing that would beat fries and hash browns probably. French fries are like the Lord of the Rings, and you're like, what's a better movie? The Lord of the Rings or Terminator 3 or something like that, where it's like it's not even the same like ballpark. You might like Terminator 3. I don't know why I picked Terminator 3. Nobody likes that. I couldn't think of a movie people liked but didn't
That's
love.
a great ending.
But anyways, something like yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But like Toy Story 4. All right, anyways, we're gonna leave that bit where it is. I'm going French fries.
Wait, no, I'd like you to carry on with that bit because I'm confused.
Okay, all right. So a movie
Toy Story 4 in this scenario.
So it's like, all right. So if you say Yeah, so it's like you got like a movie people like really like and they like argue for and they defend, but then it's like, all right, now put that up against Lord of the Rings or put that up against Star Wars. Put that up against like one of the things where it's like they're so like they transcend time. They're just so good. You don't even want to rank them because they would beat everything.
Right.
So that's why I don't put Lord of the Rings and Star Wars in my like movie lists because they would be just so beyond it. I feel like that's kind of how French fries are. I feel like it's just not fair.
You know, that was kind of. I get what you're saying. It's a good explanation.
Or like Shawshank.
Talk about potatoes makes me really want to eat some potato. Like I would love hash browns right now. I would love French fries right now.
Let's go to Arby's.
Let's go to Arby's right now. What are we doing here? We should be at Arby's eating French fries. Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, look at this traitor in the chat.
Look at what we have here.
The person who screwed me out
Collision
of last week.
12? Can we talk about 12?
He has absolutely no idea what this bit is.
12.
And I'm seeing him in the morning and we'll have to explain.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to do a thing for the four of us. So anybody who catches this on the repeat, if you just
watch
like
the whole thing.
Yeah, you know, if you get to this part, you really deserve this. Tag one of us on Twitter, and if you're the first one to tag that person, they have to share a photo of the potato dish of your choice from this bracket.
I like it. This is really.
I actually have some leftover mashed potatoes that are in the garbage can that I could quick.
Well, no, we're not doing that. From scratch, if somebody says twisted taters, wait, twisted taters didn't make the top four, did it?
No.
Yeah,
I was beaten by the beloved hash browns.
Yeah.
So
I would have put a fight up for twisted taters, honestly.
All right, who is leaning French fries right now? Can I get a show of hands?
100%.
Juice and Mike, right? And AJ is leaning Latka hash browns. So I feel like I have to make the final decision because I don't want this one to go down to the chat. I want this to be decided by us.
Bethany, you get the winner. Right here.
I love all of these things. I love these things. I disagree. I disagree very much so. Twisted taters, it's like a religion.
Come to Halloween Horror Nights and then tell me
I will tell you different. The Godfather 2 are potato products. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna break it down here. Yeah, I understand that French fries have a short shelf life. I get what you're saying. That's accurate, and sometimes they don't reach.
Danny, I'm with you. Danny, I'm with you. Even though I think I voted against him just because of the Hasselhoff bit, I'm very offended that Hasselhoff, my favorite, versus mashed potatoes, my other favorite.
We apologize.
First round.
We love potato, but Hasselbeck sounds like Hasselhoff. Okay, do you understand? Do you understand where we're coming from, Danny?
Do you get it? Let us explain it to you. Like, do you get it? Like, do you understand?
Here's the thing.
Can we explain it to you?
Hey, there it is.
I don't know if you know. We had talked to you about like. I know you know what you think you know, but like, can we tell you about it? Like, do you understand? Really? Sorry.
So,
all right, I think before we go, we should look at the map and be like, okay, where do these products come
in the state of Florida, I think we enjoy probably French fries. In Oklahoma, I've heard that they're big Twisted Tater fans. They're big Latka fans. No, probably not. That's probably more New York.
Here's the thing about Latkes in the Midwest. You're not going to find a lot of fans. It's a little...
in New York, they love Latkes. Not just stereotype.
I'm an ally.
So yeah, the map. Okay, here's the thing. French fries, you're right, don't have the best shelf life, and they don't always reheat well. But the thing is, French fries, when they're in their purest form, their best, purest form. When you are drunk at 2 a.m. driving through McDonald's, your GD, by the way, is driving you through McDonald's, and you get some good hot out of the fryer French fries, you're like, this is literal bliss. This is bliss. Like, I can't think of a better thing. It's, French fries. But latkes and hash browns can't be, because again, latkes, like we're saying, it's the history behind them, it's the deliciousness. You can eat it with a sour cream, you can eat it with applesauce, it's holiday memories, it's generations of people passing it down.
8 days to get fucking toasted before they got those latkes.
Damn straight.
It's a Hanukkah joke.
And then the hash browns,
I'm
again,
really sorry.
as we discussed the 2 a.m. McDonald's French fries that you were driving through, and you're like, I never knew food could taste this good. The same thing as the hash brown when you wake up with a splitting headache and you feel nauseous, and you put on the Gators hype video because it's what cures your hangovers, and you drink a little Gatorade and you go to the diner and you eat hash browns.
The spy
hash browns.
Listen, we all have our own thing. And that also saves your life. So it's so tough because both of all of these things have saved my life, in a sense.
Latke hash brown, hands up.
We cannot go. We can't split 2 and 2. So we're gonna need to convince someone of one way or another. And I think while I lean Latke hash brown right now, I don't know if we can convince Juice or Mike that way.
Juice.
And I do love.
Juice.
I do love.
Midwest. You love a diner.
I love a diner.
From Long Island. That's your
Listen,
thing.
if somebody's gonna,
but it's
you're
like
fucking,
my third favorite part of my breakfast.
I know. I don't know what's. I gotta go French fries. And literally, it's like I could live off. I eat so much French fries. But I do. I'm gonna probably die at like 40 because my cholesterol is gonna be so high because I eat so much French fries.
No.
So, as the hash brown man, do I lose right now?
All in favor of French fries?
It doesn't matter because chips has been declared the winner.
Oh, no, it is not.
What has just happened to Danny?
Fuck chips.
Chips is in the winner.
Dylan,
Just
Fuck
kidding.
Chips.
Is it French fries?
I think that we are almost unanimous, with the exception of the creator.
I really love latkes and hash browns. I just want everyone to know. But French fries, y'all.
No. I want to put this down in one thing. Juice.
I'm just not that. I mean, I like hash browns, but they're not
Juice.
Y'all.
A 1 or a 2. Put a number 1 or a number 2 behind your back, Juice.
Okay, one or a 2. So I have to pick one. All right.
Yeah, a 1 or a 2.
I got it.
So,
yep.
Mike, choose a number and put it behind your back.
Wait, we're not deciding things this way.
Put it behind your back.
What is happening? I think a winner has already been declared.
I'm going along with the bit. I don't know what's going to happen.
Odd or even with what Juice has behind his back. Mike, we put it out in 3, 2, 1, go.
What?
Are we all supposed to
What's happening?
Did you have odd or even, Juice?
Did I have odd or even?
Yeah.
Trick question because I'm missing a finger. So while technically I'm odd, I'm technically even.
That's a great loophole.
And this is the impasse. You've won the show. We are ending this.
Congratulations, French fries. You're the winners.
French fries are tied.
They're the winners. We 3 versus 1, AJ.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Anyways.
We can come next week.
God, calm down. Anyways, French fries are the winner. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Discussions were had. We will do brackets again one day over something even more ridiculous, probably.
Liquor.
Probably. It's going to be dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
David Hasselhoff's great.
Yeah.
We love him. We love all of you. Pimp out what we got going on.
Yeah, so next week we have a very long overdue guest. very, very long overdue guest. Somebody who has been in our chat for a very long time, and Bethany and I and Juice have gotten to know when we were in LA, and super excited. Matt Munoz is coming on the show.
Yeah.
Woo, friend of the show.
Massive.
UW MVP.
He's the best. I can't wait.
He is the best.
That's gonna be a fun
Yeah,
show.
very long overdue for sure.
Yes, very much so. Where he's a very good egg, and we're excited to have him. So we have that coming up next week. Like we said, in 3 weeks from now, we do have that Cobra Kai ranking list.
Yeah, and
then 2 weeks
AJ,
from
AJ setting up our other one. So
now, AJ.
What?
2 weeks from
2
now.
weeks from now.
Oh, Malcolm. If you guys know STN, Malcolm Schweitzer. He's gonna come up on here, and yeah, we have no other plans other than vague topics and guests, and we're gonna fuck around, and you're gonna find out. It's amazing.
We do have the Moonfall Drunk review up already on the channel. I know a lot of you will hopefully be going and seeing it this weekend. 10 out of
You
10
better
I
be
recommend.
seeing it.
Oh, food. So we so many things. So if you want to check that out, let us know what you thought of it. We'd love to know. And
He's pulling it up.
Forgot my screen was open. Whoops. I was like, there it
We
is.
saw it already.
All right, let's end that before something weird happens.
We love you all. Potatoes. Let's face. You know what? Who really won tonight? All potatoes, because all potatoes are great in all forms, and we won tonight because we all got to hang out with each other. At the end of the night, it's all about love. The Big Potato Foundation, everybody help out. It's great. It sounds like it's a great cause, and it's near and dear to our hearts, being Central Florida peeps.
And I like to jump like a horse.
He likes to jump like a horse. Everyone.
I also like to jump like a horse. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's been tonight's movie news.
Movie news.
Movie news.
Gun Fury 2. Will it happen? Will it not happen? We'll talk about that with Malcolm. We'll ask Malcolm. SEN